and welcome on in, ladies and gentlemen, to the final day, the grand finals day of the Legacy Tournament presented by Arsenal here at Stax's Game House. I'm EV500. Joining me to the right of the device you are watching this on is Bulls. And Bulls, it has been a great 5 days of Call of Duty Mobile here.
It has definitely been a show, an amazing 5 days so far, but the best day and the best events have yet to come.
And as we get ready for our first match here, we want to thank everybody who has tuned in for this tournament. And Bulls, take one more time at the beginning of our show on the final day, talk about this tournament and what we're doing this for.
We are holding this tournament to bring awareness to a disease, leukemia. We are doing this to bring awareness to Tragic Clouds, a member of our community. He was diagnosed with leukemia on August the 28th of 2020, and he still fights this battle. And with him having cancer, he isn't really able to go out and work, so his family is struggling. We are going to be putting a GoFundMe link in the chat pretty soon, so everybody please, if you haven't already, just go and put some money up. I've done so myself. I know that a lot of people from the stream have done so as well, and that's what this stream is for, and that's what the Legacy Tournament is meant to do.
Now, the Legacy Tournament, the prize pool tonight, we should talk about that real quick, is $800. The winning team's getting $400 apiece, I think is what I was explained to last night, Bulls.
Right.
All right. So the first match is the women's match, starting here very shortly as they're getting teams in the lobbies, is Angels taking on the Zygnus girls. And now this is a matchup I have said my prediction. I would like to hold that for right now, but Bulls, talk about this matchup.
As everybody knows, Angels is one of the most dominant girls teams, if not the most dominant girls team in North America. And the Zygnus girls haven't really faced off against Angels. If they have, I haven't really heard any stories about it. So this is going to be a great first game. These two teams haven't really gone up against each other. They don't really know each other's play styles. I'm sure they've watched each other play, but that's about it.
Now, Angels got here very dominantly. They took down Diamonds 2-0, moved on to take down Avalanche 2-0, and here they stand. But the Zygnus girls had a very tough time getting here. They had to take on the Dayton girls in round one, was able to pass that, and then take on Defy the Odds, which that match was one great match to watch. I know Angels were wanting Defy the Odds to come into the grand finals, but the Zygnus girls come in winning that matchup. I think that was a 2-1 if I remember correctly.
That was a 2-1.
And now here it was a 2-1, and now here they stand in the grand finals against one of the top female teams in the region, and I wonder how they're feeling right now.
They've got to be feeling great already just making it here and having the opportunity to face this team, but I know a win in this first game would make them feel so much better.
Now we should talk about the structure of today's matches. We are going to have a best of 5 grand final. We're going to start off with Search and Destroy on Standoff, move on to Hardpoint on Raid, Domination on Summit, and if necessary, Search and Destroy on Raid, and Game 5 Domination. We are heading back to Nuketown with a 200-point tiebreaker game. Bulls, looking at that game, looking at the maps, looking at how that is set up, who do you think has the edge? What is your prediction for this series?
Going on to Search and Destroy on Standoff, I do believe we saw the Zygnus girls take on the Dayton girls in this matchup, and if I'm not mistaken, the Zygnus girls did lose that match to the Dayton girls.
That is correct.
So going into game number 1, we are going onto a map that the Zygnus girls aren't in particular really strong on, or at least we haven't seen that they're too strong on this map. So Angels are gonna this is really going to be the defining match. The first match always shows us what to expect in the next two.
Most definitely. So, what is your prediction? Give me a. Are we going to 5 games or no?
I would love to go to 5 games, but with these two teams, I just don't see it going there. It's either one of them's going to be on or one of them's going to be off.
Well, here we go. We're going to get ready for game number 1 between the two top teams this week here at the Legacy Tournament. We have Angels taking on the Zygnus girls. Looks like everybody is ready to go. And let's look at the lineups real quick, Bulls. Angels bringing on Aerith, Nicole, Molly, Nepali, and Tut Tut. And for the Zygnus girls, it's Queen, Elizabeth, Fanny, Bree, and Barbie. So that's a great lineup right there. I know these two teams can bring it here. It'll be interesting to see how the Zygnus girls take the attacking side. So the Zygnus girls have to really take an advantage here, round 1 through 4, very quickly, Bulls.
They really do. They need to come out strong in the first round. And doing so, that's going to build up a lot of energy as they move on. It's going to build up their playstyle, and we might see a little bit more aggressive playstyle, but if that does happen, we might also see the Angels come in and take that down. So it's really going to be how this team plays it out, and if they want to test their opponents early in this match in full rush to see if they can handle it, or if they want to play it strategically and pull back just a little, just play a little passive.
Now, I want everybody in our Trovo chat, our YouTube chat, and our Facebook chat to start predicting this series. Who do you want to win this series, and who do you think is going to be our MVP here in our first match of the day, the women's bracket final? So put it in the chat, make some hashtags, something we can get trending here on Trovo. Yesterday was a great day for us during our production meeting. So thank you guys so much for your support on our Trovo, and thank you guys who watched, everyone who watched on YouTube as well. So, Bulls, people are a little excited about this match. I think a lot of people were not expecting this matchup to happen for sure.
I think a lot of people were rooting for it to defy the odds, but the Zygnus girls have done an amazing job to get here, and here we go with game number 1.
Here we go. The Zygnus girls taking on Angels, and it's going to be Bianca and Blue in for the Zygnus girls. We apologize for the mess up in the roster, but we will update you. And then on the side of Angels, we got A1 and Habana in the game as well for them. Looking at the start of this game, just a very standard start. Aerith
Enemy contact
with the sniper. Can she find something? She hits somebody, but Tut Tut's going to pick up the first kill. A1's going to get another one, and there's Tut Tut with a second kill. And that was a very quick round number 1. Angels coming in hot here, Bulls.
Angels definitely coming through hot. It did look like the Zygnus girls tried to be a little aggressive there. They met Angels over towards this A location, and they were just not able to do anything. Even with the smoke out, they just got found out so quickly.
We are back into the action. Round number 2. Zygnus girls trying to get onto the site very early here. They're going to use the smokes to their advantage. They take out one member. That's going to be Tut Tut. That's a huge pickoff there, but Blue is going to trade one as well. It is now a 4v3. That bomb is going to be planted on A. Nicole is behind everybody now. The bomb's been planted. Everything is just a little bit calm now. 40 seconds until that bomb explodes. Habana's going to pop out from behind the statue. She picks off one. Can she find a second one? It looks like Queen is very low. She's going to find Queen. Gets that. Habana putting up 2 kills already. She gets a little bit of damage, but Nicole on Travo takes on Blue, and that's going to be the end of that round very quickly. Zygnus girls showed a little bit more aggressiveness, using the smoke grenades to their advantage, but it wasn't quite enough. What do they have to do to get around here in this third round?
I do believe we're going to have to see a push onto the backside of Grandma's going towards this gas station. Angels have played favors on this A site, as they should with a map like Standoff, and we are going to see two players make that 3 rush over here. We are going to see 2 right now holding. Nicole on Trovo able to pick up a kill. That's going to be Habana coming up with the help as well inside Delhi. Air's going to go ahead and switch over towards top Grandma's right now. Going to find one inside courtyard, takes the shot, not going to hit it. Nade comes out, is going to be pushed by Elizabeth, and Eric's going to go back in cover, brings out the pistol, makes the push, and Elizabeth picks up a nice kill.
This third round is not going in their favor for the Zygnus girls, and that is going to end it. Third round. Nicole just going absolutely ham there. She has 5 kills on the day, leading her team, and what a fantastic third round there.
An absolute amazing round right there. We do see the 3 players, the 3 most aggressive players right now for Angels, able to pick up these nice kills. A1 and Aerith are going to be holding the long-range weapons right now. Blue's going to be pushing up on a Tut-Tut. A Nate almost gets this kill. We are going to see Bianca push up, take out A1. Tut-Tut's going to be taken out by Bree. Aerith gets a nice pick there onto Angel. And that will be a 3v4 situation right now. As Sabonic goes out, Elizabeth able to pick up 2 kills. Can we see the triple? And no. It's actually going to be Bianca picking up Aerith, as Aerith just walks right into it. And the Zygnus girls pick up their first round.
Now, one more round until the side switch here. Zygnus girls trying to maybe cut into this now 2-point deficit. 3-1 here on Standoff. Nicole had a great round in the third round. She has only 6 kills, leading her team though. Aerith with that sniper rifle, trying to hit somebody, but it is a 5v4 now. Looks like Zygnus girls retreating a little bit. They actually could go to the B site. They are considering that very heavily, and that's exactly what they're going to do. They're going to try and get on this B site. They know there's only a couple members over there. They find one, but they don't get the kill in the end. Only a little bit of damage, so that is not good. That makes it a 5v1. And going on the defensive side here in the second half on this map, Bianca trying to find a way out of this. She finds 1 kill. Can she clutch this? She has 3 more to go. She does find 1 member. She get it. That's 2. But it's not going to be returned. But switching sides here, the Zygnus girls have to do something here on the defensive side. And what can they do here, Bulls?
I do believe that they need to just basically hold their angles. We are going to see a nice push over towards A right now as Tut-Tut, the bomb carrier, goes behind boxes. A1's going to go ahead and come up onto the backside of Grandma's, holding this angle, making sure nobody comes around trash can. We are going to see Aerith pick up a nice kill on the Breeze, bringing it down to a 5v4. 2 players over towards this tank area for Angels, and Aerith's going to have a nice lockdown on A and Delhi coming from Blue.
Things a little bit calmer now than the previous half, but we're going to see things pick up very soon. Blue is on that on that tank near their spawn, and things just need to relax a little bit. Elizabeth is going to try and get the spray, but it's not going to work in her favor. Now it's going to be a 4v1, but it's not going to be enough. Bianca just not able to find anything. It's a 5-1, and this is match point here. The Zygnus girls this is a do or die situation. They definitely have to find a way to just find a pick or find a couple of angels.
Get down, sniper!
Right now, Bianca's going to be pushing up inside. We are going to see A1 and Tut-Tut getting an angle. And that's going to be 2 players over towards the side of A right now. A possible flank coming in from Grandma's at this B location, and it does look like the bomb's going to be going back towards the spawn as 2 players are going to be up. 2v4 situation. Tut-Tut and Habanda have 11 kills combined right now, so they can definitely pull this 2v4 off, but let's see how they want to play it. Tut-Tut's actually going to be running around the back alley, coming inside of warehouse right now, and they're going to be looking for a nice angle.
Good defense by the Zygnus girls. They're going to try and cover all the angles here. They're going to send 3 members towards that B site now, and Blue's going to pick up Tut Tut now. She find another one? But that's not going to happen. Habana's going to pick up that kill, and now she has 6 kills and the bomb, but it's going to have to be a clutch here. Bianca does see Habana, so she's going to call that out. But I think it's very safe to say that the Zygnus girls find a little bit of fire under their feet here to try and pull this back and maybe have a chance here to go to an overtime situation. But they have to win 4 rounds straight here. Habana's going to get 1 kill in the end, but it's now 5-2. The Zygnus girls coming back in that round. Now they have to do it 3 more times in order to stay in this first game. And Bulls, very good show there in that last round.
It was a very good showing for the Zygnus girls, able to show what they can do. They get 3 early picks. Once again, Queen gets 1, but it's going to be Aerith and Nicole coming back with some nice trades as Angels just send the full team onto this A location. Bomb's going to be planted down, and they're going to be going for it.
The bomb has been planted.
Bomb's been planted. Nicole's going to try and get the kill in the end, but she doesn't. But Tut Tut gets the trade onto Elizabeth. Blue gets taken out on the side. And now it is a 3v1. Habana, Aerith, and Tut Tut for the Angels, and Bree for the Zygnus girls. Can Bree clutch this out? It's not going to happen. Didn't see Aerith there, and that's going to end this first game as Angels take it 6-2 there.
I do believe that was the closest match so far of Search and Destroy against the Angels. That's very impressive for game number 1. They showed up and they showed out. Very dominant performance. The top 3 players super close. You can tell how close this team is on skill level.
Nicole getting 8 kills that first game. She is the MVP of this game. Aerith with 9 kills. Good showing by Aerith on that sniper rifle. So looking at game number 2, we now head to Hardpoint on Raid. And after that Search and Destroy map, the Zygnus girls have to be really feeling a little bit of pressure here to show a little bit more, get a little bit tighter there with Angel. I think they can definitely do this here on this next map.
They definitely can. They showed up really well against the Dayton girls. They were able to put up some nice points in the respawns. So knowing that they're more of a respawn team, let's see how they take this and how they can run with it in these respawns.
Hardpoint on Raid, though, that is going to be a tough competition, I will say, as well, excuse me, I just lost my train of thought there for a minute, went brain dead. But Angels look very strong in Search and Destroy, but we've seen the Zygnus girls on Hardpoint and on Domination. They are very hard to beat. So what do the Angels have to do to try and maybe take a little bit more of a lead in this Hardpoint map?
Well, for Raid Hardpoint, we are going to see the Angels spawn over inside Garage. And spawning inside Garage can be a blessing and a curse at the same exact time. Last time Angels did spawn inside Garage, they moved 2 through mid, and that's exactly what you want to do. You want to be able to catch these players from the Zygnus girls who want to go and watch Kitchen. And with doing so, they were able to flip this spawn really early and take an early lead with the first 2 points. And with Angels spawning over in Garage, that's exactly what we're going to see again. They're going to try and get these players over and try to get the spawn flipped, because the first point's going to be at Fountain and the next one's going to be over in Kitchen.
All right. Well, as we get ready for game number 2 here, I want to thank everybody once again for tuning on in for our grand finals here at the Legacy Tournament. We're live on Trovo, YouTube, and on Facebook, so make sure to like, follow, and subscribe for everything Snax's Game House. I promise you there's a lot more to come. And also check out their merch store at Snax's Game House. It's very good merch, so go check it out. But as we get ready for game 2, I want everybody in the chat for one more time. Who do you want to win this next game here? Who do you want to win the series? And who do you think the next our MVP of the game will be here? And Bulls, any final thoughts before we get into game 2?
I would just like to say that Angels have done an amazing job this entire tournament. They've won everything 2-0, and to come into the finals and be on the road to a 3-0 right now, they are feared.
And here we are in game number 2 here on Raid. Hardpoint is the game. Angels have a 1-0 score over the Zygnus girls in this best of 5. So definitely don't want to lose this game if you're the Zygnus girls. You want to definitely take a 1-1 here going into game 3. Tut and everybody on Angels is going to be throwing out grenades. And now the RPG is going to be coming out. Blue is very low there, but gets taken out by Tut in the end. Aerith picking up a kill on Elizabeth now. Aerith not on that sniper this game. She is definitely going to be using that machine gun there. Can't tell what it is, though. So Queen is going to take out one member there. Now the hard point is being controlled by Angels. Still, it's 16-2. It's being contested, but A1 has that beautiful shotgun and takes one out there in the end. But the site's still being contested. A1 is just running around, having some good times with that shotgun, but gets traded out in the end. It's now going to be controlled by the Zygnus girls, being contested once again by Aerith.
Right now, a great hold from Angels. We did see two players push on across straight through mid, and you can see right now Angels do have this nice spawn coming into kitchen. The second point, 2 seconds left before the lockdown starts on the kitchen. Aerith's going to be able to get a nice pick there on debris. 2 more players expose themselves. Aerith able to tag one down to half HP. Is going to be Elizabeth, and the push comes on. Elizabeth goes out. A nice double kill coming through. His down goes Blue as well. We are going to see Hibana inside taking down Kui. Bianca goes out as well. Hibana doing a nice job, but the Zygnus girls do find their way inside kitchen. Aerith all alone over here for Angels isn't able to put up the work as Queen and Elizabeth come through and are able to do a nice job to get some points up on the board for the Zygnus girls inside kitchen.
30-23 here on hardpoint on Raid. Nicole takes out Blue. Bianca takes out Tut now, and now Queen is just holding this site by herself, and she's going to pick up her 4th kill of the game. That was a great play. She picks up Hibana in the end. Now can she find a few more? Can she hold on to this site with her teammates? Now the Zygnus girls do take the lead here as they go up 43-30. And that is a huge score for them. They haven't had a lead at all. They didn't get a lead in Search and Destroy, but now they have the lead here on Hardpoint. Can they hold it? The target score is 150. Nicole's going to take out one member. And now the objective has changed. We are headed to Garage. And that's going to be tough because Angels have the spawn over there.
Angels are going to have a nice setup already. We do see one in top bedroom able to get some nice kills, but Elizabeth, what a laser there onto Nicole. It does look like the Zygnus girls are trying to set up a nice push. Queen is going to be holding back as Nicole comes straight through Zigzag. A nice kill once again from Elizabeth onto Nicole. Pushing down inside Gym. We are going to see 2 players over towards this blue van. Elizabeth waiting for their peek out. Tut's going to go prone, peek on out. And it does look like 2 players are going to push through. Elizabeth picks up one by Aerith with a nice save from behind. Able to get the double kill there.
And we got to be careful here. Aerith does have that Juggernaut available. So that's something to look out here in the end. Angels take a 74-75, 51 lead now. And now that next point is open, is going to be locking down very shortly. And Angels are already making a move on to the next point. It's going to be over here by basketball courts, I think.
Yes, this is going to be basketball court. We did see Nicole make a nice push with a triple kill coming from the Annihilator, but was only to be shut down by the Zygnus girls. We are going to see 2 players right now with their Annihilators up. Elizabeth trying to go off, is able to pick up Aerith here. Tut brings out hers as well as they try to make the push on over. A kill comes from Blue onto Nicole, and the Zygnus girls have a nice setup. But with them being bunched up like this, one SMRS shot could end them all.
Seems like things are almost clearing out. That airstrike is over now, but that was 3 members lost of the Zygnus girls. So that means that site opened up very quickly, and Angels have taken it over again. It's almost 100-70 now, as Tut is going to just rush up those stairs, pick up 1 kill, but Blue is going to get the trade in return. And what a great trade there. Can Blue capitalize on it? It's not going to happen as the Annihilator comes out. That is a double kill for A1, and Aerith picks up an Annihilator kill as well. The Annihilators are coming out, potentially Juggernauts potentially coming out here in the end. 5 seconds until this point is over, and now it's 120-170. And Bulls, this is absolutely madness, as Angels have really reorganized themselves to get here.
This is an app. You can definitely tell they said, listen, we need to be more organized. This team is going to be a good respawn team, and that's exactly what they've done. They've played a little bit more conservative. We have seen Nicole push out, get the frags needed, as she has 13 kills on the board, trying to keep these players out of the rotation. But the true story right now is Aerith, 24 kills right now.
Aerith is absolutely popping off this game, and the only person that's close to her is Nicole with 14. She is just popping off. That was a double kill. What did I just witness? And she gets trained down the end. So bad day for her, but this could be a good thing. Elizabeth with 12 kills. Can she find a way to lead her team? It's not going to be enough, though. It's 150-70. Game number 2 goes on over the Angels. And wow, we just witnessed a little bit of a fall there, as I was expecting in this game, but just bounced back immediately there for game number 3.
Aerith, the story of this game, the MVP. I saw some people putting her name in the chat earlier, and she definitely deserved those chants. 26 kills coming up big here for Angels in Hardpoint on Raid.
26 kills. That is. Woo. But now we head to Domination on Summit. And I don't know how to feel about this. This will be a really good game because I feel like the Zygnus girls could pull what Arsenal did yesterday, and that to get to the grand finals, and that was play very passively, control 1 point, then get to the second point, control, just be very more passive control than aggressive. And that's, it worked for Arsenal yesterday. Can it work here for the Zygnus girls?
I do believe that it can. Definitely seeing that they can control. They did control the first half of this hardpoint. And moving on into Domination. Domination is a really different game mode. It is a respawn, but it's a lot different than hardpoint. Moving on over to the Domination map. I do believe that the Zygnus girls can pull up around. They definitely showed that they have the potential to hang in there with the Angels in the first half of that hardpoint. I'd love to see them do it. There's only one way to find out if they can.
And in this game number 3, it is do or die now for the Zygnus girls. So before we head to break here, just a recap. Angels have taken a 2-0 here on Search and Destroy and on Hardpoint. So Bulls, we have an exciting game 3 coming up.
We do have an amazing game 3 coming up. This is do or die right now.
All right. Well, we'll be right back in 2 minutes as we get ready for game number 3 right here on Stax's Gaming. And welcome on in, ladies and gentlemen, to the Legacy Tournament presented by Arsenal right here on Stax's Gamehouse. I'm EV500, and joining me is Bowles and Kim. And Bowles, let's be real. I want that music, that intro music, to be kind of a loop there, you know, for a little bit of my life, honestly. So as we get ready for game number 3 here, as Angels have a 2-0 advantage over the Zygnus girls. Bulls, looking at this third game, what needs to happen here?
Well, we obviously, if we want to continue the series, we obviously need to see a win come on the side of the Zygnus girls. But Angels have been so dominant. They've been so dominant so far in this tournament. It's a do or die situation. And right now, I'm really on the side of Angels. They've just been too dominant. To vote against them, to bet against them, would be just outrageous at this point.
As of right now, they have not dropped a single game. Also, they have not been disqualified from a game. The disqualifications this tournament was actually high. Higher than I've usually seen in the past. So definitely something to look out for. But no rules broken tonight. I know we talked about it last night, Bulls, but here we go. Game number 3, Domination on Summit. If you want Angels to win, I want to see some hashtag Angels in our chat. And if you want the Zygnus girls to win, hashtag Zygnus up, I think is the hashtag, is what I've read in chat at least. I'm going to base it on my chat. Don't quote me on it. A is going to be taken over by Angels and the Zygnus girls taking C. Can the Zygnus girls make something happen here on B very early? We're going to see Tut Tut and Angels run up the steps. They're not going to get into a clash, though, with the Zygnus girls. And Bulls, I'm surprised to see this start at the very beginning of this map.
Neither team pushing out at all. You can tell that both teams really respect each other, as neither one of them really wanted to go for this B push right off the bat. The Zygnus girls could have had a chance to jump on right there and get a free start on it, but they didn't. They wanted to make sure every angle was covered, and that's exactly what you want to see from a team that's down by 2.
Currently, they are only down a point here in this first half of Domination, which is a good sign. They do have a little bit of a stronghold onto this B side. They're going to take it now. We're going to see those points ramp up, but Aerith is there in the end. She has 4 kills, but she doesn't have full control of that, and she gets traded out by Queen. And now this is an opportunity for Zygnus girls to capitalize. Can they hold on to this? Nicola is going to be on that side with the shotgun, but it's not going to help the Angels out at all in the end. Bianca is going to be there to try and trade out Hibana, but it's not going to happen. She gets killed by Hibana, who now has 3 kills. That B side still controlled by the Zygnus girls. Angels not looking so hot right now in this first half, Bulls, and really tell me what's going on with Angels right now.
Angels really prioritizing that A location. They sent 5 players on it to start this game up, and I do believe every single time we've seen this map on Domination, we've seen the full push from 4 different players on the blue team over towards this A location to start off these games, over towards the B location to start these games off. And with Angels really playing it slow towards the beginning, they really missed their mark that they could have had an easy beginning to this match if they would have taken this B location. We now see a possible triple cap coming from the Zygnus girls, and that's exactly what's going to happen. Here it is, a triple cap to start off game number 3.
And this is absolutely fantastic play here by the Zygnus girls. They had a triple cap. It's now 55-32 as the Angels end that triple cap, and they're going to pick up some points here, but it's not going to rotate very quickly here as Elizabeth picks up her 6th kill now. Can they get a stronghold onto the C side? It might not happen, as Aerith got a drop shot there. What a beauty of a shot that was. Now Nicole Antrova is going to get a double kill, but Queen and Elizabeth pick up Aerith and A1, and Nicole is going to be taken out by Blue. And now can the A side get turned over to Zygnus girls? A was taken over by the Angels very quickly. but it's 72-42. We're going to go into this first half with the Zygnus girls lead, Bulls.
The Zygnus girls have an amazing lead to start this game off. I'm so excited to see the rest of this game. They've held their own super well. They're really organized, and it just looks like the Angels just don't really know how to combat this team.
Capture the objectives.
We are on to the next half of this domination. Can the Zygnus girls come back here? Can they make a run? Can they put a point up on the board? Blue is going to try and take one out, but Nicole is going to be there, and she gets a double kill on Blue and Bianca. And not a very hot start, but hey, the points count. That's all that matters in domination. Zygnus girls take control of A and B, but B is being taken over very quickly. Let's see, can it get wide open? Can there be time for a triple cap? Who knows? That is if Angels overstep their bounds and overstay their welcome, but they might not. They might be able to control the site here, as Ablin's going to go in there with 5 kills. She's going to find one. That's going to be on Blue. Turn around. Can they get onto this site? Bree is underneath, and she doesn't know how many members are above her, and she's got to be careful there in the long run.
Right now with Angels able to pop on this point, a couple players, Tut and Aerith, are going to go down. So that is going to be a short-lived spree right there. We are going to see one person from the Angels team really close to their Goliath right now. I don't believe Zygnus girls is going to be close to any score streak. Sabana gets a nice laser there with a QQ9 over towards Elizabeth. Nicole comes through, and that's going to be 3 players coming inside for Angels right now.
Nicole almost does have her Goliath. That is a scary situation to think about now that you mention it. But will it be in time? And it's 112-65 here as the Zygnus girls do step it up here and control the B site. But that Goliath is going to be a little too strong now, as Aerith with 14 kills is going to try and just hold this point. It's a triple cap now for Angels as they're looking for the comeback here. 119-72 as that score is going to go a little bit higher. Aerith is just sitting there. She is going to hold down that trigger and just pick up kills. She is going to farm for these, and now she's heading over to the C site to get that triple cap now. And it's a 123-80 now. Can somebody take out this Goliath? It might not be possible. Finally, somebody does. And it's 125-84. Can the triple cap happen? But Aerith, that's not going to be enough for her. She has an airstrike available, and here it comes. And Bulls, well, as we get in the later stages of this match, Angels showing their firepower with the Goliath and all these airstrikes coming in.
Right now, the airstrikes are coming down hot. We are going to see Nicole drop down her Goliath right now. And with this Goliath coming on Blue, I do know Bianca has her score streaks as well. I've been waiting to see her drop down these score streaks, and I do know the Angels will need to pick up a triple cap here. There's no way they can come back with 2 points, as Zygnus girls only needs 15 points to take the win here.
And now here we go. Finally, the Zygnus girls pick it up. They get a Goliath with Queen on in it, and she has 12 kills. They're going to control the A point. Can they get onto the C or B point? Can they potentially triple cap this? Can they be aggressive with the Goliath? Maybe they're just, they're going to use this defensively. They know they can win this. Now, if they just hold a point, they just have to hold the A point to take a game off of Angels here and hand Angels their first loss in the tournament. That is something, that's a storyline I think people will be talking about for a little bit here before the game 4 here. But now the spawns are switching. Oh no.
I got shot.
We are going to see Elizabeth be able to pick off this one player. Zygnus did overstep their boundaries, so they are going to be over towards this location, but with 1 point needed, they've got this game in the bag, and that is going to be a great victory coming through from the Zygnus girls as we head over to game number 4.
What a game. What a game that was. Zygnus girls looking very dominant. That's a huge confidence boost with Elizabeth taking up a score of 3,600. Bianca with 28-15 and Blue with 23-25. And of course, the MVP, Elizabeth. That was an absolute nail biter, I thought, for a game. I thought for sure in the end, those score streaks were going to gonna hit the Zygnus girls very harder than it did. So Bulls, give us a summary of what really just happened.
The Zionist girls playing the first half of this game very well. They set up. As you saw, only one person for the Zionist girls on the beginning point each round. So they did set up for a full push from Angels onto that B location. It didn't happen. So when the Zionist girls finally caught their bearings there, they were able to step onto this B location and take it over from Angels. And with that early cap, they were able to take it through to the end of the first round. Coming into the second round, we saw one player on the A location, 4 players rushing straight on to B. They lost 2 players right off the bat, but the remaining 3 players were on that B location, able to set up for a triple cap super early once again. Once the score streaks did come out for Angels, they just weren't enough. They were too far behind, and Zionist girls did have 2 girls set up with their own score streaks, so it was not going to be the end of the day for them. An amazing game played and such an amazing strategy as we saw the Zionist girls let Angels take the double cap towards the end of the game, and they sat on A. They sat on A with their Goliath. They used it defensively, and they did it amazingly, being well aware of the score, knowing they could win the game with only 1 point.
So now we head to game number 4. I'm going to say my prediction. I said it was going to be a 3-1. I'm not going to say who, just a 3-1. We head to Search and Destroy on Raid. And this is going to be an interesting matchup.
This is
because Raid
gonna
on
be an
Search and
interesting
Destroy.
matchup.
Raid on Search and Destroy it's I don't know. How do you feel about this?
I haven't really been able to cast Raid on Search and Destroy a lot. It's not a map that you see on Search and Destroy. The last time I did cast this map, however, I casted a 4v5 from a team that is actually disbanded now. And 4 players ended up beating the 5-man team. So anything can happen on this map for Search and Destroy. Absolutely anything. I'm just excited to see how these 2 teams come in and handle it.
Now, I want to clarify my prediction. Now, I said it was going to be a 3-1. Now, that doesn't mean anything. That could potentially mean we could see a 3-2 here because Zygnus girls just got a confidence boost in this raid match. On their domination match. They looked absolutely fantastic. Do they have what it takes to take out Angels here in the next game, Bulls?
Seeing the Search and Destroy that they posted up earlier against Angels, an extremely great team on standoff, they didn't really perform as well as I would have liked to have seen them. They did get farther than any team we've seen so far in this tournament in Search and Destroy. And if they are able to get a nice lead in this raid match, I do believe they're going to run with it. From that confidence boost, they're saying to themselves, they can do this, they can do anything they put themselves to.
Game number 4. Who and once again, ladies and gentlemen in the chat, who do you want to win? Let's see those hashtags going up in the chat. Hashtag Angels, hashtag Zygnus up. We are headed underway on Raid Search and Destroy game number 4. We got a match on our hands, and I'm very excited to see how this one's going to end.
Destroy the objective.
The Zygnus girls are going to be on the attacking side, and I can say the defending side
Enemy
on
contact.
this map is really, really easy. You're going to get an easy lead off of this, as the bomb locations are so far away from the attacking side, and for defending, you really just have to run right to them. It's a direct route on both locations, and the Zygnus girls able to take out 1 player from the Angels, make that 2. Bianca gets a nice drop shot. Queen's going to take some shots up towards the staircase, and Queen's going to be left alone right now, able to pick off 1, but Aeon comes on through, gets the kill, and that's going to be an early round for Angels, able to take the lead 1-0 coming on into this game.
That was a fantastic round there by both teams. I will say, it looks like both teams really stepping it up here in this 4th game, and And definitely that's something to look forward to. We might have a very good match of Search and Destroy on Raid. Like you said, not a big one on the map pool as we see a trade there. And now it is a 3v4, 2v3, or 3v2, I should say. Blue and Queen are the last ones remaining for the Zygnus girls. And things just kind of went south there for a minute. Aerith with the sniper, A1 out there, and Habana. And now we're just going to see a firefight here. Habana trying to get in this action, but has to back out because she took a little bit too much damage. Queen's going to pop up on the stairs. Queen looking very good very early. She has 2 kills today on this game, but it's not going to be enough. A1 picks up the kill. That was a double, and that's going to be it. 2-0 for the Angels.
I'm not sure if many people caught that last round, but the chemistry from Angels, you can see it, you can smell it right there. When Habana was in the 1v1 engagement, really a 1v2, she got down to 44 health, and Aerith with the sniper was able to take her place, and they transitioned so smoothly out of that engagement. It was such an amazing thing to see from this team. They're so talented.
Things are calming down just a bit now, but it is a 4v3 as Queen, Bree, and Elizabeth are alive here in the end. Aerith, Nicole, Tut, and Habana for the Angels. Can the Zygnus girls find a way to get on these sites? I think we're going to see them clash here with Nicole very soon. Oh, Bree saw Nicole there, and now she's going to turn back around and call that out. The bomb was being planted, but Nicole was there in the end, gets Queen in the end, and that's going to be almost round over here. It is going to be a 4v1, and you got to be clutch at this as Aerith is just chasing with the sniper and finally finds the kill. And that is going to be 3-0. Ooh. Looking a little bit. What's going through the Zygnus girls' head right now?
They're going to need to pull off these 2 rounds right here. Defending is a lot easier on this map, but that doesn't mean they're going to be able to stream 5 straight rounds just like the Angels. And with them all rushing over to the B side, we're going to see one player, a nice 1-for-1 trade there for both teams. But now here comes Angels in a full sprint over towards this B location. Aerith immediately gets the pick there on the Bree. Tut's coming through poolside, trying to get this flank, and that is going to be a 2v4. Nicole picks off 1, picks off 2, and that's going to be 1 left. Elizabeth stuck in the 1v4 engagement, and Nicole comes in big, able to pick up 3 kills and takes the lead 4-0.
Now, timeouts are not a thing in Call of Duty Mobile. It might make the game more interesting if they add those, but it's now 4-0 on Search and Destroy. And the Angels have really just dominated this entire match after round 1. Round 1 was a very close round, and now it's just been going south. Queen gets traded by Nicole, and Habana's going to pick up a kill on Bree, and now it's just pandemonium everywhere as the Zygnus girls can't even get on the site without getting rushed down. Aerith, I1, and Habana pick up the kills, and that's going to make this 5-0 as they switch sides here for the potential match point.
Now, a little bit of the background behind these players. Aerith came from a scene of critical ops, and in that scene, it is almost all search and destroy type gameplay. And Aerith coming into Search and Destroy, she's going to have such a big advantage over these players who don't come from that background, and as well as other teammates of Aerith on Angels. I'm sure she's shared the skill base that she has learned, and they're going to be a big Search and Destroy team. And you can definitely see that here with a 5-0 start and a 4v1 right now. Queen taking out 2 players, but that's just not enough. A nice
Angels.
win for Angels.
Angels take the win. They take the grand final. They are the champions of the Legacy tournament here as they win their series 3-1. They put up a fantastic tournament. They only dropped 1 game in the entire tournament. Absolutely fantastic performance. They are going to be one of the top teams for sure. They look fantastic. Nicole is our MVP in that last game. A1 in third and Tut in the second place. you were talking about Aerith and how her community and where she came from was a community of search and destroy players. It really showed. This team looks so coordinated here, but we can praise Angels all we want, but let's give it up for the Zygnus girls as they did put up a fight here, and they played absolutely fantastic Call of Duty Mobile here in the past couple of days.
They have definitely showed up and done an amazing job, able to make it to the finals. That is not a small feat. They did so good, and able to take down Angels in one of the games is so impressive, as we saw them clean sweep everybody.
Angels are our grand finalist champions. Hold on. We are being told to hold on.
Can we pop this over to a 3-minute break, please?
Yeah, let's go to break here before we say anything else, as this is a potential mishap here. So we're gonna be right back. Stay with us. We'll be right back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we apologize about that. But we are looking over where there is investigation ongoing. Angels themselves have been disqualified themselves for, I would say, an accidental RPG kill, well, a suicide in the end, which is a disqualification. So now we go to game number 5. We head to Nuketown. I couldn't believe it. I jinxed us. I jinxed us, Bulls. I jinxed us.
You did.
I did. So, game number 5 here as we head to domination on Nuketown. 200 points. It's the tiebreaker game. We saw the Zygnus girls do very well on domination. This, ladies and gentlemen, I'm putting it down right now. I want everybody to, if we could get this potentially, if you have a Twitter, if you know people, share this. It is a potential upset alert. It is 2-2 here. We're going to game 5 on domination with the underdog having won on this particular game mode here, Bulls. And what is your take here as we get ready for this 5th and final game?
We saw the Zygnus girls show up big time on Summit. Summit is a very, very different map than Nuketown. Nuketown being very open. So this could go either way. It's going to be a lot about gun skill, however. And you don't really have many angles to hold because the angles that you can hold are really, really open.
And once again, we want to be fair and transparent with everybody. Angels disqualified themselves in the previous game for an RPG suicide. Sadly, that is against the rules here. So we are headed to a game 5. The score is 2-2. So now that we've gotten everybody caught back up here, as we wait for the teams to come back into the lobby, do the Zygnus girls have a chance here?
They definitely do. They showed up big time in the domination before, and they can definitely do it again.
And we're getting everybody back. We were getting ready for our post-game interview, and somebody pointed it out in chat. And I just... so whoever pointed it out in our Trovo chat, props, hats off to you. It came to the attention of the stewards, and of course we want fairness and equality in every single tournament that we do, and transparency, right, Bulls?
Yes, we do. We definitely do.
Yeah, nothing could be more worse than not having any sort of competitive integrity. So that is awesome. Thank you to the community. Thank you to the chat. And also thank you to our moderators and our admins who are working very hard. You know, this is a very big day. They cannot get a decision wrong here. So as we wait for the end here, they're almost ready to go. So 2-2 here, and Bulls, tell me what will make or break this next game?
Right now on Nuketown, this is not really a map that you see at all in competitive play. Nuketown being very open, very, very small. And with a map like this, it's going to be really difficult. We're almost not going to see a triple cap at all. It will be the person who gets the double cap wins this game. And the person who takes the lead in the first half is most likely going to take this match?
It looks like we got all the teams almost in the lobby. That we're just missing one more for Angels here. But let's give it up for both these teams. These teams have came out to play. Angels have looked very strong all tournament. We can never knock them. They played perfectly all tournament. They never had a DQ. That it was very surprising to hear that. Not going to lie, I was very surprised and very shocked. I thought we were getting ready to do a post-game interview and move on to game number 5. But hey, it happens, man. And I'm very excited about taking this to a 5th game, and I hope everybody at home is well. Let's get those hashtags up one more time, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see them. Zygnus, hashtag Zygnus up, or hashtag Angels for our 5th and final game of this series. 2-2 here as we head to Nuketown. We're playing Domination, and this will be I feel like this is going to be a very close game.
This is definitely going to be a very close game. Moving on over towards Nuketown on Domination. Definitely going to be an amazing game. And we have just got word that Angels are actually going to run 4 players. They're actually going to run 4 players in this map. So it is going to be a 4v5.
There. Oh my lord. Okay. This is slightly BM. Not gonna lie. Just a little bit BM. But I think we're in for a matchup. This gives it, there could be a potential challenge here for Angels. Can they challenge themselves? Can they win a 4v5 on Domination on a game mode that the Zygnus girls are very good on?
This is definitely going to be a show. And I'm not really sure if I'm seeing where's Aerith in the chat. Where's Aerith? Aerith being the person who led them in the hardpoint match with 20 plus kills. And I don't know if she's decided to show up for this match.
Oh boy. The one person, that one key person is could be missing here. But again, it's Angels. They have Aerith is on. Okay. She's in the game. That's what I'm being told. Okay, chat, you're trolling us now. Can't rely on chat for anything, apparently. A1 is not the one who is here. It is going to be A1.
Who is left. Okay. So chat's trolling.
Chat is trolling us.
Welcome to the stream, everybody. Thank you so much for the raid, Cheto. Really appreciate you.
Cheto from Infinex. He'll be playing here very shortly against Arsenal. Make sure you stay tuned for that right here on Stax' Gamehouse. So, we're just waiting. I don't know what's the holdup. But once again, welcome on in, ladies and gentlemen. We're hitting viewership. Let's get us. Yesterday we were trending on Trovo. That's huge. Congratulations to Stax' Gamehouse. This is absolutely a huge thing. And also, thank you once again for tuning in, and also to everybody who has worked on this tournament. It is the grand finals here as we have our 5th and final game of the women's bracket. If you want to join Stax' Gamehouse, stick around, and mods will be putting in the Stax' Gamehouse Discord. Join us there. We went from 100 members to over 3,000 members. Looking at it today, the count, we're at 3,319. So if you would like to join Stax' Gamehouse, look at, the next overlay. You can see it there, as well as the mods will be putting in the link in the chat. It's a 4v5. We have Tut, Nicole, Aerith, and Habana for Angels. And then for the Zygnus girls, we have Queen, Bree, Blue, Elizabeth, and Bianca. Bulls, Angels are very confident about this.
Angels are confident. They have 4 players right now. We are going to see 3 players push through mid right now. And for Zygnus Girls sending out 4, it is going to be a 4v3 Aerith with a nice double kill to start this game off. And they're showing that they should be confident as Nicole pushes over towards this B location. A nice kill from Nicole onto blue, and they're bringing everything this round. But Bianca does stop this cap for just a little bit. But here comes 2 more players to go ahead and roll on through. As Angels does take the B location quick and easy.
B and C locations taken up super quick, and now we're just seeing chaos everywhere. Can the Zygnus girl get on this B side and control it? It's not going to happen that time. Tut's up with 2 kills now, and she's going to see some members. Nicole is down to 1 HP. She's not dead. She is actually down to just 1 HP. She's going to regain all that. She has 5 kills. Tut's going to get traded out by Bianca, though, in the end of that. Aerith with 5 kills, Nicole with 5 kills, and Tut with 3. Habana with 4. Queen is going to get onto the site now for the Zygnus girls, and she might be able to control this. It's not going to happen as a grenade comes in from Nicole as she picks up 3 kills now. She is on fire this game. She has 8 kills to her name. Habana now picks up another kill. Tut and Blue picks up Blue. And Angels, they're looking very strong in this first half. We have to get to 100 points to end this first half. So the Zygnus girls looking for some way to control B, but is the potential of the spawn swap here as we get ready here? Well, no, there's no spawn swapping in this map, I don't think. Am I correct? Yeah, no. What am I doing? I'm having a brain fart. Unless I'm just completely mumbling bulls.
You are pretty much mumbling at this point. There is almost 0% chance of a spawn flop on this map. And unless Angels does make a really aggressive push on the 5 players onto this A location, which they might end up doing. They've been really aggressive so far in this match. And winning this so easily with a 4v5 right now, Angels is looking very cocky, I would like to say. They're taking gunfights that they haven't taken in any of the other matches, but they are winning them, and they are absolutely dominating.
And that could be a huge advantage here for Angels. They're looking very good as Aerith takes out the Annihilator, picks up Queen. Elizabeth picks up a kill. Aerith, though, is just popping off in the end, and Bianca's going to pick up her 5th kill now. And the Zygnus girl's just not able to do anything here without just getting picked off 1-on-1. Tut with the Annihilator now. She is going to pick up a kill now. There it is. 13 now for her. Nicole with 19 kills. She's having a good game here. Everything is starting to calm down a little bit, but Bulls, what is your perspective here as this first half of this game is winding down?
So this is a score limit that I'm used to, that I have seen and casted so many times before champs, and I know for a fact that anything can happen whenever you have rounds going to 100. So with that in play, Angels are being very, very, very dominant on this side. But once he spawn flips, it might be a different story. And with the Zygnus girls less than 50 points now, there is a possible comeback here. But they need to get this B location super quick.
Capture the objectives. Enemy taking Alpha.
A and C being taken by the prospective sides. And now, can the Zygnus girls make a comeback? They won on this game mode in game number 3 to get actually within one of the Angels. And now we are continuing on. 23 kills now. Nicole's going to get traded out. Bree now has 4 kills. She has the Annihilator. But she's going to get blown up in an airstrike. Cabana with a double kill there. Aerith is going to unleash the airstrike. She has a Goliath just waiting there. And now the Angels are going to take over B site once again as the Zygnus girls lose control. They had control for a minute, but wasn't able to put up enough points to come in with much range there. Can they try and get anything off of this Aerith? Just running away. She didn't pick up any kills. Blue and Queen are going to pick up a couple of kills as well. And now it's just trades happening back and forth. But Never mind, the airstrike comes in. That was a very close, but they do get the point. The Zygnus girls do, and now it's going to be controlled back over to the Angels as they take 2 points here. C is just going to maintain control. That's got to feel bad when that thing is flying over you, and if you die to that, you might lose C there, Bulls. And Bulls, take us through here. Can Zygnus girls find a way to get onto this site? What's the way to do it?
Right now, there's actually no way. With Nicole right now going off and doing how good she's doing, that's 36 kills up on the board. Everybody on this team almost at the 20 kill mark, and we are going to see another VTOL warship over with Tut Tut. So as soon as Zygnus girls hop on, as they do right here, they're going to pull out the VTOL Aerith with one right there. So that's 3 VTOL warships on this team right now. Nicole inside the Goliath. I don't see any hope at all for the Zygnus girls, even to move out of their spawn at this point.
They are going to have to deal with a very strong Angels here. It's 150 to 89. 2 minutes 40 seconds till the end of this one, but I don't think we're not going to see the end of time on this one. Aerith picking up a kill with the double kill now with the Annihilator, and she still has a Goliath waiting. Nicole getting blown up in the end now, and things, oh my lord, just what we're just seeing the score streaks come through. It's becoming absolutely pandemonium. 4v5, they took the challenge, and they said, and Nicole just, straight up said, here, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna get enough kills for a whole other person. She has 38 kills. Aerith with 30. And now the Goliath is out for Aerith, and she is just going to go ham with this. And it's 175 to 103. And Angels, very strong. Bulls, I think we can just say that. I think everybody knows that at home. Zygnus girls, though, put up a show here today.
They definitely put up the show. And it just wasn't enough, as we see the Angels almost as if they were toying with them in the last round. They've got 4 players right now, and 3 of those 4 have 30 kills, one of them only being 4 kills away from that 30 kill mark. I mean, we haven't seen 30 kills from the guy side, with Nicole almost at 40. This is history right here. There's the 40th kill.
It's Nicole. Oh no, she gets traded out. I don't know how you can top this performance, though. I think there should be a lot of men's teams scared of this Angels team. They're very good. I'm very impressed by this team, and I think there should be a lot of girls and a lot of young women who should look at this team as an inspiring point, and especially both these teams come out here and win and just go head to head here. So congratulations to Angels. They take the win here. They're our grand champions here at the Legacy Tournament. Wow, what a performance.
What a performance. Tut Tut. 6,000 points. Nicole,
what is
40
score?
Kills. And I do believe everybody ended up dropping 30. Ivana is sitting on 26. But we can go ahead and give some kills over to her, and that's going to be that's an amazing performance right there. 4v5, making everybody go double negative on the opposing team. An absolute game to witness right there.
They absolutely dominated this tournament, and they deserve it. They absolutely deserve it. Once again, we have to give credit to the Zygnus girls. They did take it to 5 games, even if we're not going to talk about it. We're not going to even go back into it. But the fact that they came to play, they were able to take out, defy the odds, and be a team that just came out to play. And they did a great job as well. So congratulations to both teams, but really the true winner here is Angels.
Definitely. Angels absolutely deserving of this first place finish.
And we are going to be talking to a couple of the members of Angels, so stick around for the interview. And they should be coming in here momentarily. And And huge shout out to Kasaya as she is working very hard to make this stream happen all the way overseas. So want to thank her for all she has done for the stream and for everything. And welcome. Hello.
Hello?
Can you guys hear us?
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, first off, ladies, congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And just so everybody at home knows who we're talking to, we have Aerith and Nicole, our grand champions, the just absolute MVPs the entire game. And how do you guys feel right now?
Excited.
Honestly, I was a bit heated, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Like I was
Say that
actually
again?
kind of like pressed. I was pretty mad because basically like we got disqualified for like using an RPG. But the thing is, beforehand, like when they were in like when the moderators were in VC with us, they were like, "Yeah, no, it's fine. You guys won." So one of our players went to bed because she's EU, and that's why we had the 4v5. Yeah.
So and Nicole, how are you feeling right now? You put on a performance. You put up 40 kills in that last game.
Thank you. I'm actually shocked. I didn't expect myself to do that good. I was mad and nervous because it was a 4v5, so I wasn't going in there that positive, but it ended up working.
And were you in just some sort of zone where did you just ignore everybody and just said, "Hey, I'm just gonna pop off this game. Leave me alone"?
I don't know. I was just listening to call outs and just doing what I had to do.
Mm-hmm. Now, the Zygnus girls, obviously a very tough competitor. They took domination off you guys. How nervous were you guys going into Nuketown?
Okay. Well, honestly, like, when they took down, like, it wasn't that big of a deal for us because, like, we knew our S&D was really, really solid. Like, we 6-0'd them because, like, we knew we had, like, we were gonna win right there. It was just unfortunate with the RPG, to be honest.
Mm-hmm. Most definitely. And now, there's the men's side of the bracket, as Bull said, we haven't seen 40 kills or 30 like that many 30 plus kills on a single team. You guys were just on a whole other level in that last game. There's a lot of men who haven't achieved that this tournament. Should we be considering you to put you in a men's bracket, and should we have a run at that?
Honestly, like, we would love to participate in like just as much tournaments as possible, and that's like our goal because we know like playing against teams that are not as good as us is not gonna help improve us. So we're always trying to play against teams that are better.
Well, you ladies are very impressive. I know there should be a lot of people, a lot of girls should be looking up to you. You should feel very proud about coming out here, winning this tournament. You're going home with $400 for the team. That's absolutely huge for you guys.
Yeah. Yeah, that's great.
So, well, are you guys on to the next one?
Yeah.
All right.
Like always.
Well, thank you guys very much for the interview. Congratulations. You're our grand champions here at the Legacy Tournament. And spend that $400 wisely, maybe on some pizza.
Yeah, for sure. We're eating good.
All right. Thank you guys. Have a good night, and we'll talk to you later.
All right, you as well.
So we bring it back here into the broadcast booth. Those ladies absolutely put up a fight, and I that makes me more excited for the men's match because in the end, I want to fix something up here. I want to say maybe Angels take on some of the teams on the men's bracket in a scrimmage sometime, because that would be one fun match to watch. I think Bulls.
That would definitely be a really fun match to watch, and they could definitely do it.
Okay. Well, we're going to step away and get ready for our second match of the night. We have Arsenal taking on Infinex in Call of Duty Mobile here at the Legacy Tournament right here on Stax's Game House, and we'll be right back here in 3 minutes. And welcome back in, ladies and gentlemen, to the grand finals. We are here at the last match of the tournament as Arsenal take on Infinex here at the Legacies tournament presented by Arsenal here at Stax' Game House and Bulls. It's been a great 5 days of Call of Duty Mobile between the women's bracket and the men's bracket. And that first match, that was an absolutely fantastic performance we saw.
That was absolute, just total annihilation. That was the final round I am talking about. But the first 4 games were amazing. It was back and forth every single game. The Zygnus girls doing an extremely good job doing what no other team could do and actually take not 1 but 2 rounds from Angels.
Mm-hmm. And Angels coming back in the last game of their match in a 4v5, putting up 40 kills on Nicole, and Nicole looked very strong, and that team was very awesome to watch, and really now we got to talk about the men's side here, and we have the top 2 men's team here in our bracket. Arsenal taking on Infinex, and Infinex obviously is one of the top teams in the region. What can you tell us about Infinex, Bulls?
Infinex has some extremely talented players, with Tatillo and Cheto, both players standing out amongst all of North American players. Tatillo being extremely good at almost anything. He can pull out the sniper, he can pull out the AR, he can rush in with the SMG, and Cheto, being a predominant sniper for Infinex Gaming, is also an amazing player.
Now, looking at Arsenal, and before we do that, Bulls, why are we doing this tournament, and why have we been here for the past 5 days, bringing the Legacy tournament here?
We're bringing the Legacy tournament in order to raise awareness for a member of our community, Tragic Clouds. He was diagnosed with leukemia on August the 28th, 2020. This year, his family's been battling out with him, as well as everybody else who's been supporting him in our chat. We thank you so much. We do have the GoFundMe links posted in all 3 chats: YouTube, Trovo, and Facebook. So if you would like to join the amazing amount of people who have already donated to Tragic Clouds, please do so.
And our thoughts and prayers are with Tragic Clouds as he is fighting a disease that it's very hard to fight. I also know a personal friend of mine that I've known since I was a kid who had to fight it. And Tragic Clouds, we're pulling for you, man, and we hope you make a full recovery here. And thank you to everyone who's donated. So let's get into the action, ladies and gentlemen. Game number 1, we are going to search and destroy on Summit. Make sure, ladies and gentlemen, to in the chat use those hashtags IFX, hashtag AR, and get your friends in here. They don't want to miss any of the action. I promise you, this is going to be one heck of a series here. You don't want to miss a minute of it. As we get started here, Arsenal very strong right off the bat. They are gonna trade out 3 members now. Now it's a 2v2. Exempy is gonna get blown. Excuse me, who got blown up there? That was Automatic. Automatic is actually in the game. He is a substitute for Arsenal. Tatillo and the rest of Infinex are inside now. Exempy is the last man remaining for Infinex. Can he clutch this out? The bomb's going to be planted by Infinex on the B site. Can Exempy do something about that? Ooh, Exempy actually got some damage off there. Got it onto tempo, and Bulls. Exempy trying to play some mind games here in the late game here.
Right now, Exempy's going to be looking for the UAV that was called in. He's going to be able to find a nice kill there onto Easy. He's just moving around strategically, not sitting in one area, making sure to move in different areas, able to get a nice flank around towards the spawn. But Tatillo an amazing player. We highlighted him earlier. Comes up clutch, picks up the 1v1. And there we go. Infinex Gaming takes round number 1 on Summit Search and Destroy.
Infinex got control very early, but Arsenal was very aggressive. They were able to get at least 3 members down there in the very beginning. Now we're seeing the action pick up. Now it's a 4v3 as Main Mike gets a kill out there outside, and now it's going to be 4v2 in favor of Infinex. Xampi and Main Mike are for Arsenal. They are only members alive. Can they do something here though? Tio has 5 kills. He does know there's somebody up there. Doesn't find the angle, though. Xampi is going to get some damage lit up on him. And now Main Mike is going to have to find his way out of this firefight. The callouts are coming out. Tio's going to go upstairs. He's actually going to go head on with these 2. But that's a lot of damage. But, oh, it's going to be game over on that one. That's going to make it 2-0 here for Infinex here. Early bowls.
That is going to be a nice clutch up there from Yuji, picking up his first 2 kills of the game, but picking them up in an amazing fashion, able to come in clutch. Arsenal just not looking like the same Arsenal that we saw yesterday, and it might just be a search and destroy thing for this team. We have seen them excel in the respawns, and right now, Infinex Gaming known to be one of the best search and destroy teams in this region, and they are proving it here with game number 1.
Yuji is going to go down as first blood, but now Shadow takes out Temple. He gets a double kill for Arsenal. Can they capitalize on this? Shadow's going to be up there with the sniper. He's going to miss some heads, and he's actually going to be taken out by Evil. That's a huge play now for Arsenal. They might be able to get a point here on the board as they go 3v1. Munoz, another substitute for Infinex. As things are slowing down a little bit, the bomb was dropping. Munoz has to run all the way over. Arsenal is finally going to get a round up on the board unless a crisis happens here. Oh, and Munoz is going to go head to head there with Evil and ends up losing in the end. And it's now a 2-1. Arsenal finally getting around on the board.
Arsenal doing a good job there. Shadow comes up big with a double kill early in that round, and that's exactly what you need. You don't need to you don't need to win your one-on-one engagements. You do, but if you can win those 1v2s, and what a close nade there on the Cheto, taking him down to 30 HP. Shadow once again takes out to Theo. That is going to be a 5v4 to start this off for Infinex right now on 4 players. Some shots come through. Automatic picks up Munoz. 3v5 right now as Arsenal finds their groove. Evil takes out Yuji. Cheto gets the snipe, and down goes Tempo. Cheto right behind him as Evil slides up with a DRH. That's going to be 2-2.
This is the match we have been waiting for. This is now a challenge to Infinex on Search and Destroy. It's now 2-2 as Arsenal picks up the pace a little bit here as we head into the 5th round of this game, of this Search and Destroy. And Automatic's going to get a kill on Tio. That's a huge break for them. Can they capitalize on this? Munoz is the only one with the bomb. He's trying to stay alive. He has 1 kill, and he's by himself, and now Cheto's going to go down to Automatic. Automatic is popping off this game. He has 5 kills right now, and Xampi's going to pick up Munoz now. Tempos is just guarding the bomb now, but he's going to get traded out by Shadow. Can Xampi do something here? Can he run and find the last man for Infinex? No, he doesn't. He's going to get traded out. It's now a 3v1 in favor of Arsenal, and Arsenal get the final victory in the end. They take a 3-2 lead. Wow, what a pick off early there by getting to Tio.
Definitely. Every single round that they've lost to Tio early, they have gone on to lose, and Arsenal making sure to target this player and target his rotations on through, as we are going to be switching sides here. Arsenal with the lead 3-2 on to Infinex.
An absolute huge win there. That's going to boost their confidence. They do come into this matchup as the underdogs here. And now Automatic is going to get a little damage. UG is going to pick up the kill. Automatic is going to shut him down for just the time being. He is out of the round, though. Tio has 7 kills. He's going to be looking for these last 2 guys. Shadow has 8 kills, is doing a great job, but this might not happen for him. He's going to go down. Main Mike does have the bomb, though. He is running. Oh, he's going to run into all of these Infinex players. Can he get the clutch? It's not going to happen, though. And Infinex take this now 3-3. We got to wonder here. We might see a tiebreaker here in the first match.
We might go all 11 rounds here. As Infinex Gaming able to pull up a nice clutch, they are playing really passive right now. This is not the Infinex that we normally see on Search and Destroy, but we've also haven't seen them play this map. Tempo is going to go out early to Shadow as he's doing really well this game. 9 kills already, doing an extremely good job. UG picks up one, going to get traded off, but Munoz comes in for the trade onto that. That is going to be a 3v3 right now. Arsenal and Infinex. Shadow's going to be up top, moving on down. Might run into a player, but Tio is just going to be sitting here waiting for Arsenal to make their move. Pops on out. Some nice shots over towards Zimpy. Munoz takes out Shadow. 1v3 here is Evil. Is going to be the last one live with a DLQ. Going to be going into mid control room, picking up an HG40 here. Is just going to sit, waiting. Needs to go pick up this bomb. Going to slide on through, run right into Tio here. Takes some shots. Tio peeks out, picks up the kill as Tio does. Infinex Gaming regains the lead 4-3.
An absolute fantastic comeback there. 4-3 now for Infinex. And in Arsenal, not looking so hot here on the attacking side. They got to find a little bit of a rhythm. But we can say we did see them do this in the last half. We can't discredit them like that. So we're going to be very calm about that. But Arsenal and Infinex are going at it today. Wow, what a grand final we have. And Tio has 9 kills. He's been taken out very early in the first, the rounds that got Arsenal in this. He was taken out early, and he gets traded out, though. That's a very early kill for an early death for him. Can Arsenal capitalize on this? And now we're just seeing the full firepower of Infinex getting revenge for their fallen teammate. And now that is going to end that. The bomb was planted on B, and that is going to be defused very quickly. And you got to wonder here. Can Arsenal? They have 2 rounds. They have to bring it back 2 more rounds, and there's no playing around anymore, Bulls.
There is no playing around. Infinex doing an extremely good job. They did lose to Tio early, but they showed that they can pull together as a team, and that's exactly what they did.
That's exactly what you want to see from a team too, who desperately wants to get a win. So, as things are starting to calm down a little bit more, we're seeing Arsenal. They lose 1 member early. Can they find the trade? Shadow, poor Shadow. He has 10 kills. Automatic is still alive. He's the man who's been able to take out Tio. But things very calm. Arsenal know this is their last chance to come back in this game. If they don't get the win here, it's over. And then we have to move on to game 2, which Infinex can dominate. They don't, I don't know if I would be comfortable with that, but Exempy, excuse me, that was Evil and Automatic, and then finally Exempy falls, and that is going to be it, ladies and gentlemen, in this first game.
That is going to be an extremely eye-opening game there for Infinex in this series. They are one of the best, if not the best, search and destroy team in the region, and they showed up and they proved this. UG and Tio both making it look easy, both dropping 11 kills in this match. A predominant performance coming into game number 1. Shadow, you can't discredit this man. Comes in and drops 10 kills, playing super aggressively in a search and destroy match. And both teams did super well that round.
So game 1 in the books. Arsenal is down to Infinex 1-0. Now we head to hard point on standoff. Now this is going to be a close match. I feel like this is going to be one of the closest hard point matches we're going to see in the entire tournament. Do you agree with me?
This is going to be one of the closest matches we see.
And why? What does Arsenal have to do in this next, in this grand final, in this next game to really step it up and make this a 1-1 score line?
Arsenal needs to do exactly what they did yesterday. They need to do exactly what they did yesterday. They showed up in the respawns. They did exactly what they know they can do. And if they put their mind to it and they build their confidence up, knowing that Search and Destroy isn't their best game mode, knowing that they thrive in the respawns, knowing that they can do this, they can come in here and they can absolutely blow Infinex out of the water.
Now, just so everybody at home knows, this is a best of 5. If games 4 and 5 are needed, well, game 3 will be domination on Meltdown. Then we had the standoff for Search and Destroy, and then domination on Nuketown, a 200-point tiebreaker game. So if this goes 5 games, this will definitely come down right to the wire, I think. And Bulls, tell me, where is Infinex the strongest right now?
Infinex is the strongest with their early game picks in Search and Destroy. But knowing that they can get those early game picks is really going to lead into a lot of gunfights and really good one-on-one engagements into these respawns. And that's what I'm really looking forward to see, is how Infinex takes these 1v1 engagements moving on.
Hardpoint identified.
And we're going to get things underway here. Grenades going out.
Hardpoint is ours. Lost the lead.
Tempo gets the early kill onto main Mike there. Now Xempi and Shadow are going to get kills of their own for Arsenal. So some things going back and forth here. Arsenal controlling the point very early here, but Yuji's going to have something to say about that as he drops down, but he's going to get taken out right away. Infinex struggling at the start here a little bit, 20-0 with 30 seconds remaining on this first point. And I think, oh man, Arsenal definitely are proving that they're not here to screw around. They're not here to mess around. And Evil and Tempo, Evil gets a kill onto Tempo there. But now things are going back over to control over to Infinex as they control this now. But I think Arsenal are going to start moving over to the next point here, Bulls, and take me through here. Arsenal, strong start.
Arsenal with a really strong start, able to come through, and unlike most teams, they were straight into this point. They get right into it. We are going to see Infinex Gaming move on over towards this warehouse hardpoint as we see it go right over towards them. Arsenal being so aggressive, they aren't able to flip the spawns, and they do still spawn over towards blue, which is going to be the next point. But right now, they're going to want to focus on warehouse. And without focusing on this super early, without getting there over towards the spawn, Infinex is going to take a nice transition into the lead here, only needing 5 more points. And as I say that, here comes the lead for Infinex Gaming, able to take it over. Arsenal, it does look like we are going to see Evil just chill out on top blue right now as some shots come on over. Shadow picks up a kill, and here comes the contest, and there it is. Arsenal able to take over the hardpoint over inside warehouse. We are going to see 2 make that 3 players towards top blue, and main Mike just holding it out right now for Arsenal. As Infinex Gaming tries to push over towards blue, we are going to see Cheto pick up 2 kills. Pushing on through is going to see main Mike Shadow with this Annihilator. Taking a shot, does take out Munoz over towards Statue now, but here comes Yuji from wall.
I'm down.
Infinex and Arsenal just battling out here. Main Mike coming in with the shotgun kill. Arsenal taking back over the hard point. It is now 52-52. Arsenal, they are absolutely in a rhythm right now. They look very coordinated. They're able to just defend this point and just hold on to it for dear life. 40 seconds now remaining on this point as Arsenal take us a 66-52 lead. And main Mike gets taken out there. Yuji, he's going to be using these trip mines and sick grenades to try and just get something, try and find some damage somewhere else. But now finally Infinex take control of the hard point now. 18 seconds remaining. Now it's going to be contested inside. And I'm kind of excited to see what's happening here.
Lost the lead.
10 seconds now remaining on this point. And Arsenal, I think, just backs out of this. Exempy is going to try and at least stop the rotation from happening. Shadow's going to use that RPG and get that UAV down. And Arsenal, very quick on these hard points, quick on the rotations. But Infinex, they're not playing around either. They're going to come in and rush in. They know this their time to take the lead here before we get to the end of this one. And now Arsenal take control again, though. That's not good. Tempo gets 2 kills there. Now the site is uncontested. And Infinex take over the hard point. And Bulls, this is absolutely exciting stuff here.
This is really exciting. This is back and forth. Tatio actually being so confident with that last hard point over towards top blue. He makes his way over towards Bakery really early and really solidifies this point down for Infinex. And that's exactly what you want to see going against a team like Arsenal, showing up so big yesterday in the respawn. Tatio once again getting a nice laser there onto automatic, and he's dropping down that Goliath. He's absolutely showing that he's here to play, and he's here to take a win for Infinex Gaming.
Airstrike coming on in, and now the point finally needs to get up and get going and get moving, because we don't want to mess around with that. And now finally that airstrike is going to be over. But Tatio, he's going to just, I think he's just going to hold this site now. It's 126-75. Arsenal has lost the lead. And now Shadow with the Goliath. He's actually going to blow up Tatio. Can they make this? Can Arsenal make something work out of this? He is up. They're up 130-82. Infinex is. And now Arsenal does have a chance to come back. But now Shadow is going to get blown into pieces. And now it's go time. Can Arsenal maintain control? 30 seconds left. Now it's uncontested. Now it's contested. And Tatia's going to get smashed there with the gravity spikes. And Tia with 20 kills. He is popping off this game. Can he continue the run with this? And Exempy gets... There's the airstrike. But Yuji gets a kill onto Evil. It's go time, boys. It's 140-100 now for Arsenal. This could come right down to the wire. Can Arsenal make the changes necessary? But Shadow picks up a kill right there. I couldn't see who that was. I think that was Exempy. And now Shadow with 19 kills is going to be taken out by Munoz. Infinite are taking over the hard point now. They only have a few points remaining. I don't think it's going to be enough. It's not going to be close enough. And that's going to be it. Infinex take the second round here. And Arsenal stepped it up that game, Bulls.
Arsenal doing an extremely amazing job in the first half. I really thought this was going to be super one-sided match. They should not be at all disappointed in their performance in that game. Infinex just absolutely stepping it up in the second half of that hardpoint match, able to pull it together, able to get their score streaks. Look at the kills for these top 2 players for Infinex Gaming, and tell me that they did not go all out.
Yeah, they definitely went all out here. Tempo with 23 kills. Tatia with 21 kills. Munoz with 12. Cheto with 12. And Yuji with 11. Shadow for Arsenal, 19. Evil with 15. Main Mike with 11. Exempy with 10. And Automatic with 6.
All right, guys. We are going to be going into game number 3 now as Infinex takes the 2-0 lead against Arsenal. Game number 3 is going to be Domination on Meltdown, a really big map for Domination. And this map, I can't really say that it's going to be one-sided. It is almost identical on both sides. So, as we move over towards game number 3, Domination on Meltdown is going to be really interesting to see which team has the strategy to take over.
Mm-hmm. Most definitely. And Meltdown is a very interesting map. Have we seen a Domination on this?
We have,
or have we
not
only seen
Domination on Meltdown.
Okay. Well, that means this will be the first time for us. I'm very excited to see this game and how it ends here. And Bulls, tell me, this is Arsenal's last chance. What do they have to adjust here to make something happen?
With this being Arsenal's last chance, they're really going to need to show up and show up big. Game number 1, we saw Shadow put some kills on the board, and that was because Infinex Gaming was playing a little passive. And Shadow knew that he didn't want to play passive, so he played his playstyle, and it worked out, putting up 10 kills and being the top frag for his team. And if we can see Arsenal come in and use that aggressiveness against Infinex Gaming, it's going to be a little bit hard for Infinex to combat this aggressiveness from Arsenal.
Will this be the final match, final game of the day? Who knows? But stay tuned to find out. Like I said, you didn't want to miss any of the action. Get your friends in here. If you had friends with you and they just decided to leave, well, call them. Get them out of bed. It's time. It's Call of Duty mobile time. We're on Meltdown with domination. A and C being taken by both respective sides. Arsenal on the A side, Infinex on the C side. Will this be competitive? I hope so. Both these teams can be very good on this map. And Arsenal yesterday used a tactic that I really liked, and UG's going to get killed there by Shadow. And that was Arsenal taking a more passive-aggressive, like not passive-aggressive, but more passive control type, which I really liked. And Shadow gets picked up in the end by a grenade I thought I saw there. But Bulls, Arsenal's tactic yesterday worked.
Arsenal's tactic really did work. They went aggressive when they needed to. They played it passive, and that's exactly what you see here. Pushing on through, able to get the early picks, playing aggressive early game, exactly what you need to do on Meltdown. And once you get to your positions, all you really have to do is hold. And with holding your position is not that you're playing passive. It's that you're doing exactly what you need to do in a passive way. And that is exactly what Arsenal is doing right now. Able to put some kills up, hold their positions, not have to move much at all. But they're definitely doing some damage to Infinex Gaming.
28-19. Now Arsenal holding a lead, and we said this last time, but they ended up not coming away with the victory in the last round. And finally, Infinex getting on top of this B site, but it's not going to be enough. All the members were eliminated in the end, and that B site remains in control of Arsenal, and they're just enjoying these points right now. They're just trying to just sweep them off a B here, and you gotta wonder if Arsenal will go a little bit more aggressive than they did last night. I know in the second half of the game, Tempo picking up a great kill there, and that's going to be the opportunity that Infinex needs here, Bulls, to take that B site.
That is definitely going to be the opportunity. As we see Infinex jump on it. UG and Tempo both holding it extremely well. We are going to see UG go out to automatic as Tempo pushes out, giving his position away, but we do see the trades come over for his team to retake the position that he was just giving away.
Things not looking good. Tempo picks up another kill. That's going to make it 9 kills for Shadow. Excuse me, not Tempo. Shadow. 20 points remaining now for Arsenal. They can hold the A site for a little bit, but that gap in their lead is slowly starting to dwindle. They're only up by now 6 points. Excuse me. Now it's 4 points. Math, excuse me. But Exempy is going to pick up 1 kill. Can he find a second? He does. He gets the double kill. This might be an opportunity now for Arsenal to capitalize onto this B site. Can they find something? Can they get there? But automatic gets blown away by a trip mine. And now the score is tied up. Infinex is going to take a little bit of a lead here. They do take that lead, but finally Arsenal is making an attempt back at this B site. They got it clear, but I think Exempy could have just stayed on that point longer and just waited. He missed the timing by just a little bit, but finally Main Mike is going to come to the scene and get that point controlled. Now A and B controlled by Arsenal, 75 to 72 Bulls, and that's going to be the first half, and a very close half indeed.
That is definitely going to be a very close half, and if the second half's anything like the first half, it is going to be an amazing game, one of the closest games that we are going to see. And we have seen in domination so far, with it being 72 to 75 right now.
We lost the lead. Enemy has
ANC going to each team now. Infinex back on the A side, Arsenal on the C side, and who knows, this could work in the favor of Arsenal. as we saw them do yesterday, they approached this second half very slowly. Didn't get control of B. Automatic's going to be traded and get taken out there, but now B is still completely uncontested. Munoz, he's doing a great job. He's going to be taking members out left and right. I'm just so glad we didn't see a search and destroy on this map. I'm not going to lie, I was getting kind of sick of it. Munoz going to stay up, though, by the B site. He knows for a fact that if Infinex tries, if Arsenal try anything, they're gonna really have to fight for it. 90 to 85 here, Bulls, and really what's happened to Arsenal here?
Arsenal's gone back to their passive route. They've come in this game, they've played a little bit more passive. It's starting to work out towards the end of this round, but when asking yourself, why do it towards the end? They're getting really close. They're still within 4 points, but Infinex is just keeping it to them. And if it goes with a single cap throughout this entire round, Infinex takes the win. I'm going to need to see Arsenal step it up just a little bit more. They get the trades they need, but then after those trades, they just don't get the access to this point that they deserve.
He was holding up a good position there, and he gets the kill, but Arsenal's going to try and make a play at this, but the airstrike comes on in, and Infinex doing a great job there. Main Mike with 10 kills. He has the Goliath waiting for him to spawn down. I would say this might be a good time to throw that if I were Main Mike, because you might be the last chance, and he gets traded out by Munoz now. Shadow has the Goliath as well. I think they're actually waiting for Infinex to use those Goliaths. Is that the play here, Bulls? Is it to wait for the Goliaths to be used on the side of Infinex, or should they start using them now for Arsenal?
That is definitely the play. If they use them now, they're going to be using them a little bit too early. Using them too early is never a good thing, as you just wasted your score streak. They need to make sure that Infinex does not have any Annihilators on the field, because as soon as they bring out the Annihilators, these Goliaths are basically a 3-shot kill.
Well, it wouldn't surprise me. I think a lot of these guys are waiting for the operators on the side of Infinex, because they do have Goliaths waiting. I know Cheto has one, and so does Main Mike. Main Mike hasn't used it yet, though, but I know someone used theirs. Yep, Cheto is using his. He's going to pick up 1 kill with it. Can he find more? We're seeing another man who also is on the... Oh, never mind. He got blown up. Main Mike did get out the Goliath, and he was able to was trying to do some work with it, but was unsuccessful. Oh, there he is. Now he's using
7 more points needed. We are going to see 2 Goliaths up inside for Infinex Gaming, and that's going to be it, guys. That's going to be the wrap there. As Infinex comes up 149 right now, soon to be 115. There it is. 3-0 for Infinex coming up against Arsenal. Arsenal able to upset probably the top seed in this tournament yesterday, truly, and Infinex comes in and absolutely blows them out of the water.
Infinex Legacy champions, and they put up a performance. Tio, Yuji, and Munoz is our top 3, and Bulls, Infinex solidifying the fact why they're the top team in the tournament and in the region. And what was your standout moment for in this last series?
My standout moment would be just the teamwork that we see from Infinex Gaming. I mean, look at this victory on domination. 5 kills separates the entire team. 5 kills. I mean, if that is not consistency mixed with teamwork, I don't know what is.
As we bring it back here in the broadcast booth, we're going to get our post-game interview here, and we're going to have Tio once again, and we have a new translator. Apparently, we won't have Snow, but Snow did a great job yesterday. I don't think, but we have an actual translator, and we want to thank everybody at home once again for watching to the Legacy Tournament, as we are doing this for Tragic Clouds, as he is battling leukemia. Make sure to keep the donations coming here as we are heading to the end of the tournament here, and Bulls, what was one of the best things we saw in this week?
The best thing, in my opinion, that we could have seen is the amount of support that we got from everybody in all of our streams. The amount of support that we were able to bring for Tragic Clouds is absolutely heartwarming.
Hello.
And hello to Tio. Hola.
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 ¿Cómo estás?
Muy bien. ¿Y tú?
He said he's good. How about you?
Good. I am good. Congratulations. You are the champions of the Legacy Tournament.
Felicidades. Ustedes son los campeones del torneo Legacy.
Muchísimas gracias.
Thank you very much.
Tatio, you absolutely performed today. You went 3-0 against Arsenal. How were you guys feeling today when you woke up this morning?
Hicieron bien. Dejaron a AR 3-0. ¿Cómo te sentiste cuando te levantaste hoy?
Bueno, realmente hoy practicamos desde una hora temprana, alrededor como de las 5 de la tarde, para llegar a este momento y tratar de dar lo mejor en este torneo más que nada y demostrar de lo que estamos hechos más.
He said honestly, they practiced an hour before. They were preparing themselves for this very moment.
Mm-hmm. And Tatio, the rest of the team came up clutch. We saw Cheto and yourself really having good performances here. What's next for Infinex here?
Dice que Tetio y Cheto hicieron súper bien. ¿Qué esperan para próximo torneo, para IFX?
Bueno, a final de cuentas es dar lo mejor de nosotros, tanto, o sea, como ya no es porque sea como nivel ya individualistas, ya sino como equipo, porque a final de cuentas cada integrante es importante y la verdad, pues si no fuera por ellos no hubiéramos ganado. Gracias a toda la sincronía que hemos llevado a lo largo de este tiempo jugando, pues poco a poco vamos mejorando nuestro juego y vamos mejorando en ello.
So basically it's not just each member, both, like everyone on the team trying their best. So basically he said for next tournaments they're going to give her their all because they're a synchronized team, so they have good chemistry and just hope for the very best.
Mm-hmm. And as the World Championships are coming up here, how confident are you guys after this tournament going into the World Championships here in the next few months here?
¿Qué tan confiados son ustedes para el próximo campeonato?
Bueno, realmente con este campeonato que pasó nos dejó muchas dudas sobre la organización de los torneos, más que nada por la situación referentemente a lo del server, ya que, bueno, fue más que nada injusticia por el hecho de haber llegado tan lejos en el Championship. La verdad fue, bueno, pues una experiencia grata y nos logramos llegar a un tercer lugar a pesar de nuestros inconvenientes con el servidor.
Yeah. So he said, unfortunately, because of the organization, what had happened, I'm not sure exactly what, but he said that he's doubting organizations now. Unfortunately, they placed third. So for next tournaments, they're gonna try their best.
All right, and my final question is this: what are you gonna do with the winnings that you got here today?
Quieren saber qué van a hacer con lo que ganaron hoy.
Probablemente trataremos de comprar mejores equipos para los integrantes, ya que, bueno, no todos los miembros del equipo juegan en iPads, más que nada somos la mayoría del equipo juegan en celular, y vamos a tratar de proporcionar mejores dispositivos a lo que es el equipo para así tener un mejor desenvolvimiento a la hora de jugar.
So basically with the winnings there, I'm going to try to get better devices to play on, because he said most of the team, they play on phones. So I'm guessing they want to switch to like iPads. So they're going to, invest with the money they just won tonight.
Well, a very smart man indeed. Well, congratulations to Tio. Tell the team hola from all of us here at Stax' Game House, and congratulations, and we'll see.
I really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Yep, gracias.
A ustedes.
And that was to Tio, and we want to thank the translator, Fatal, if I have that right.
Yes, I tried my best.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Fatal, for all your help there.
Yes, no problem. Bye-bye.
And bye-bye. Bulls, we finally we end this tournament. We say goodbye and close the book on another Call of Duty mobile tournament.
We do, and this feels different. I don't want this to end. This was so fun.
It absolutely was, and it's been an honor to cast with you. And we want to thank everybody who has donated these past 5 days to Clouds' GoFundMe. Once again, mods, if we could actually get that link going one more time, make sure everybody knows, hey, we have a member here that needs our help as he is fighting his life with leukemia. So, Bulls, any final thoughts before we wrap it up here?
I would honestly, from the bottom of my heart, like to thank Stax Game House for being so open with me and bringing me into this tournament. And I'd like to thank you for being such an amazing co-caster. And everybody in the chat, you've been amazing throughout this tournament. It's been a pleasure. Once again, Tragic Clouds, everybody here loves you. Everybody's here is just hoping that you get through this. And we know you will, as you are such a strong man.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. We have had 5 great days of Call of Duty mobile action from women teams, from men's teams, and finally we crowned 2 champions today, as Angels on our women's bracket took match 1, and on the women's bracket and the men's bracket now, Infinex 3-0ing Arsenal and becoming grand champions. Well, once again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much, and we'll see you next time.